the OCGFAM show. I'm Bob from Oregon's Constant Gardener, and together, you and me, we're learning about indoor growing from the best and brightest in the industry. So let's just jump right into it. So the last time we were together, Tim McCormick was here, and he was talking about foliar feeding, and he went into it in pretty good depth about using Bloom Chaos and using Trigger, a lot of other stuff for foliar feeding. But one thing he mentioned was using Hygeia Hydration as a wetting agent, and I wouldn't say that it's a controversial subject, but there is at least a discussion about the efficacy of whether you should use a wetting agent or not. And he had some interesting stuff to say about that when I talked to him after that video in a little more depth. And that's what I'm going to show you right now. Watch this video. So when we did the foliar video, you were talking about using this as it's a wetting agent, not anything other than that so much as a nutrient. Is that why do you think that's important? And how does that all work as far as that particular product?
It's important to use it, and it's important to know when to use it, and very important to know when to not use it.
Okay, so that's what I'm getting at.
So when to use it, so water itself has the surface tension. It doesn't like to spread.
It tries to like get a little ball.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's really hard. You can, if you take an eyedropper of water and you drop it on a penny, and it's going to make this little bubble, it's going to hold its own tension
together.
Right?
Yeah.
So when you spray your solution on a leaf, the water tension doesn't just go away. It causes the bead to roll off, and so your bead that has all of your nutrients in it
rolls off or sits there,
or sits there, and that only little spot of that leaf can get it.
Okay.
The reason why we like wetting agents, specifically Hygeia yucca extract, is specifically to break that surface tension.
Okay.
This goes into effect if you're using any oil-based products like neem oil. It goes into effect if you're using any heavy oils like canola oil, or even using any light oils like rosemary oil. The oil still is not going to mix with the water, and the oil is still going to have its own surface tension.
When you got your car all waxed up and all the water beads up on it, like, oh, that car just got waxed, kind of. Right. It's the same kind of principle.
And it's going to bead right off. And so what we do not want to happen is for us to foliar spray an insect, or us to foliar spray a plant and have it all to run off, because one, that wastes your money, and two, you're not going to get the results that you want.
Okay.
When we add the yucca extract, it's breaking the surface tension, which flattens out the water molecule. So when you spray it, you can see it evenly coat the leaf, and you get an even coating.
I noticed. Yeah.
And you don't get any beating off. Now the reason why this is so important is russet mites. We had russet mites last year, like an epidemic.
Yeah.
I got them out in Colorado. Everybody got them in California. They're literally all over.
Yeah.
Russets live in the tiny little crevices of the plant, and if you're relying on the bead of water that has a surface tension, or the essential oil product that has surface tension to get inside that crevice, it's going to create a little airlock where the bead of water is going to sit on top of the channel, and all the bugs are going to run underneath the channel, and they're not going to get touched by the water because the water can't ever get down there.
It's too big. It's too stiff.
There's too much surface tension on the water. So we can break that surface tension by using a yucca extract and make sure that the oils or the waters can actually go into the crevice of the plant and not actually have to fight to get in there. You know, the coverage is key. Contact is key. And so that's why you want to use a yucca agent if you ever spraying an insecticide product, or if you're spraying a nutritive product. The other thing is that yucca holds things to the leaf.
Okay.
Right, it's kind of sticky.
It
sticks to the leaf. So if you have like your calcium, or you have like your micronutrients from your kelp product, and you want that to stick to your leaf, add yucca with it. It's a sticker also.
Sure. Okay. So when wouldn't you use it?
Bloom Chaos, and that's because you do not want the Bloom Chaos particles, the molecules, to be sitting on the leaf. You want it to go into the leaf and to go.
And it does its thing. But it's mixed with water too. Why does it not? It's just the nature of the thing.
It does have its own surface tension.
Okay.
But the thing is that we want to break that surface tension to an extent unless it impedes the function of the plant. So we can still use Bloom Chaos without a wetting agent. You don't have to use a wetting agent to.
Okay. So Nectar of the Gods, Bloom Chaos. No. Everything else.
Everything else.
So every time you foliar feed, other than the Bloom Chaos, you're using this because it makes it absorb into the plant better, and to get better coverage over the plant. So not just for foliar type feeding things, but also for some pesticide stuff.
Yeah.
So you use a no-fly or armory or something like that. Same thing.
Yeah, you can use that. Absolutely. You want those spores. You want those microorganisms to stick to the bug.
And nothing's going to have a problem with this.
Nope, nothing should have a problem with it.
Okay.
In fact, I personally, we're making Mercenary.
Yeah.
Our light oil insecticide.
Right,
I'm actually suspending, after I emulsify the oils together into the water, I'm actually suspending it with yucca now. And that's to make sure that the oil surface tension and the water tension is already broken apart inside the concentrate. So when you put it into water, it's already ready to go and already broken apart. So
not just on the plant is this mixing it better. In the bottle, I mix it up with my water, and it's mixing it up better.
Absolutely.
This is a good thing for getting a even mix.
Coverage.
And even coverage.
Coverage is key. Whenever you're foliar spraying, coverage is 100% key when it comes to putting anything on a bug, anything on a plant.
Because the idiot's going to go find the one spot. It's like, I'm right here.
Right. And it's gonna find that one spot that you're not going to be spraying, and then it's going to repopulate from there. And russet might specifically can reproduce in 30 hours. So it's extremely.
You have to get every single one of those dudes.
You got to get them. Coverage is key, and they're very small. They're a hundredth of an inch. So it's very important to use a wetting agent when you're fighting russets, when you're fighting any type of bug, just to make sure you can cover the bug and it will stick to the bug.
Very cool. Thanks. Tim came out here clear from Colorado to do all these videos with us, and I sure appreciate that. I hope you do too. I thought that was interesting what he had to say about the Hygeia Hydration, about the wetting agent, surface tension, all that. What do you think? Let's talk about it in the comments. That's the show for today. I love you, and I'll see you soon. The OCGFAM Show.